So I found a box of books recently that I picked up when I was about 15 years old. Um, they're all, beat comics, but at the time they were Silver Age books. I even got a couple Golden Age books in there. Nothing great. Probably the standouts of that collection were the Jack Kirby New God stuff, just to read, but they weren't great condition. There was a Joe Jinx, but it's not Joe Jinx. I can't remember the name of the actual title, but it's like an anthology title. It was a different character every issue at the time, and it may still be my oldest comic that I own. Um, right now, I can't remember when it's published, but it's Joe Jinx. It's whatever it is, number 16, featuring Joe Jinx. It's actually in incredible shape, being a Golden Age book, whereas the Silver Age books were pretty beat. Um, Another book in that collection is My Little Margie #1. They're like a mid grade. But most of the DC books are missing pieces, or they have names written on the covers. And I was at the time I was just happy to have Silver Age books because you just never saw them. And I kept them all together whenever I buy, especially when I was younger. Whenever I'd buy like a little small collection, I would always keep those books that I bought in that collection in the same box. I wouldn't like split them up or move them into different boxes until I got older. Um, but these actually might be rarer than a Mark Jewelers book. Um, I've done some searching online, and most people have never seen these before, never heard of them before. So I thought it'd probably be a good idea to uh, show them, since I have turn this brightness up a little bit. Since I found them and dug them out. So this one here, unfortunately, I lost the sticker to it, but this is Justice League. What's this? 61. Justice League 61. There was a sticker right here over the 12 cents. And what this is, now this one survived. This one is Hawkman #23, and it's got that Vend-A-Comic sticker over the 12 cents for 15 cents. So even then, I looked at it and I wondered, like, where the hell was there ever a vending machine where you could buy comics at? But there's the sticker, Vend-A-Comic. So I probably had the other issues sticker somewhere, maybe in that box. Apparently it fell out at some point during my collecting years. I may have it in its own sleeve. I don't even remember. But the vending comic, that Hawkman is from 1967, I believe. Probably the same thing with the Justice League. So what I did find searching online finally after 1967. After looking and looking and looking, finally a machine actually turned up. A vending machine turned up, Vend-A-Comic, and it was a double paned. So you had one section and another section, and it was blue, and it said Vend-A-Comic all over it. And from what I can gather, because most of the Vend-A-Comics that I've seen have been DC comics. So more than likely what this is unsold issues or books that were returned back to DC, and or the distributor, and then they were sold for cheap in bulk, and then someone put out those vending comic machines, and the reason why they're 15 cents is you'd put 3 nickels in, because we wouldn't be able to take pennies probably. From what I understand, they were in truck stops and like on the road for families going on vacations. They could stop in, pop nickels in there, and get some comics for the kids. Maybe at truck stops and eateries and things like that. Now, someone on Facebook had said that they'd seen them in a Zayre's. Now, I don't know what year that would have been, but I did find a picture. I don't know if it was going to show up really good here, but there is the Graf Dairy Hero Foundation. It's in Michigan City, Indiana. They actually have one on display. I don't know if you'll be able to really see that, but essentially that's what the machines look like. And I've seen a busted one that's kind of like rusted out, and it's the same color scheme. Yeah, so those basically you would pick which comic you wanted, and I'm assuming they were different comics in the pack. So you might get this Hawkman slide out and fall, and then this one might have been behind it, and they just put whatever they had in the machine, slap the sticker on it, and then you would just hit the button which you wanted, and they would fall. Which is another thing, because man, it's a pretty big fall. I'm sure them books were dinged and damaged. So that was pretty interesting. Now this one says 12 cents, but the stickers on the comics say 15 cents. So I don't know how that would have worked. Here's another picture of one. This one's pretty neat. Let's see if I did that before with my hand. Let's see if it takes the glare off. I'm gonna post these up on my Instagram pictures. But I've only seen a handful of these, trying to figure out what this was over the years. Periodically I'd go through and it would hit me, and I would just go do like a Google search or something every once in a while, see if I can find anything out about them. It bugged me for decades. Not be able to find any type of proof of it or what they were or how they were vended out. In my mind's eye, I just assumed it was like a spinner rack type of thing where you would hit a button and it would turn and just drop you a book or something, but I didn't know they were just dropped straight flat on their spines, like that one is. But these are only two machines that I've seen, and they're essentially the same machine. They're the same machine. But I haven't seen anything else. I've seen comics with the stickers on them. Every once in a while, I'll search it. I was just reading an article about a CGC launch, the first ever graded comic book vending machine. But that's all I found on them. All these, like I said, since I was 16 when I got that. So, I'm talking 30 years. But I've seen a couple other ones with the vending machine sticker on them. But you don't, I mean, this is something you don't come across normally. I've never seen them at auction. I've never seen them like on Heritage or any of that with these stickers on them. I've only caught them here and there on eBay and just looking up books. Usually they're in bad shape, and you'll catch one or two of them. Maybe you'll have like the vending machine sticker on them. But yeah, hard to find apparently. A lot of people never knew about them. And it's just one of them rarities. I would love to know more if someone actually has gotten a comic out of a vending machine when they were a kid and have used one of these. I would love to hear it in the comments, like what it was like to go in and like how you picked it. Was it random books in the thing, or was it all the same issue all the way to the back? I would imagine they were probably just random. That way they didn't have to keep coming back and changing them out every month. They just leave them until they were gone, and then come back and fill them up. But I would imagine that's probably how it worked, was whatever didn't sell was sent back to the distributor, and then from there they were sold in bulk to somebody who just bought them and then put them in the vending machines, redistributed them out and sold them. Made a pretty good profit on them too, because they were probably getting them cheaper than what the newsstands were, and then selling them for more than what the newsstands were. But it makes sense if it was, when a road trip or something where it was a convenience item and get a kid a couple comics out of the vending machine and they could read while parents were driving. But again, if you guys have seen anything like this before, or if you've gotten comics out of a vending machine, I would love to hear your comments. Just comment below. like and share, and I'll see you guys next time.